Hello, good evening. It's me, Reza Gaming. I'm back. Hope you're doing well. Despite what the go live notification said, we are playing Oxygen Not Included today. I just forgot to tweet that. How are you doing, Uglivisk? Hope you're doing well. Yes, so we're going back to Oxygen Not Included today. And last stream, we actually made a lot of progress on this cool steam vent tamer design. And you can see I left myself a reminder of what to do today. I left some text saying hot pipe. Because what we discovered is that we want to have some natural tiles here so that our drip pumps are working most effectively. Because we want them to depressurize the cool steam vent where it actually erupts. So that makes a lot of sense. So what we're going to need to do is get a pipe of hot liquid and send it up here. Put some gas in here. We have put some gas back in here, so that's fine. I can empty the naphtha again. It's okay. We did just leave the naphtha here. That's fine. And how am I going to get that hot liquid? We're probably just going to run a metal refinery over and over again. I'll just put one down here. There is actually already one over here. But no, I'm going to make a new one. Just temporarily. I'm going to put it over here just in case. So that can go there. I'll just stick some coal generators here quickly. You know what? Deconstruct these. That's fine. I also don't actually need you to build this wire saying hot pipe. That's fine, game. I'll allow you to omit that. You know what? Actually, keep those ladders here. We'll just put the coal plants down here. This is going to be very temporary, so I'm not going to bother hooking it up to the coal delivery line. Just put this here. And then a wire can just go like this. Summation wire can go here. And then what we'll want is we'll just want a little bit of petroleum. We do have a little bit of petroleum down here we can already use. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to build the tile here. I'm going to build a pump. And hook that up to the main power network. I can go here. Make sure to sweep all this out first. I don't believe these guys are very busy, so we should be fine. And then bottle emptier just for dumping random petroleum. I can go in here. We'll make this insulated pipe. I will need to temporarily remove one of these pipes or disconnect it. In fact, I think I'm going to need to temporarily disconnect both of these. That's fine. So the coolant will come out here. And we can have regular pipe in here. And then we'll have radiant pipe here. We'll make that out of aluminium. This could be regular pipe again. And then this could be insulated pipe. And we're literally just going to loop the coolant until it boils this. And what we'll do is have this run down here. And we'll have it bridge over as well. So that should loop it as well. Okay, that should be fine. And then I actually just need to connect it up like this. There we go. Hello, Fanbus. Hope you're doing well. We are going to get some natural tiles on this cool steam vent. By cooking some algae we delivered here with a conveyor setup. And this isn't going to erupt for another 50 cycles. We have tested it in Sandbox. I'm confident it will work. We've done everything else that we need to do. We're not going to have an ammo sensor in here, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. And I guess if it is, we'll find out. So we'll set this to petroleum. That can go here. No, don't enable auto bottle. Just deliver the random petroleum bits from across the map. That's fine. Set this to 10. And 19. It is nice that these guys are all nice and productive. You are analyzing the saltwater geyser. That's good, because that's dormant. I did have some plans for this. I think we're just going to boil... I think we're just going to boil this hot salt water with the copper volcano. I think that's the plan. It's now you're on break. Let's speed through the break. Also, let me know if there's any connection issues. My internet has been annoying today again. I think I fixed it in a slightly different way, but if this way hasn't worked, I'm gonna have to look into getting some Ethernet because I think the Wi-Fi, not the driver, but the hardware bit on my laptop is starting to fail. So yeah, went to the psychiatrist earlier today. Nice, nice. Cool Steam Vent Tamer. Yeah, I'm gonna be very happy if this works. I do need to actually cut this pump off though. We want the gas in here for. But yeah, I'll be very impressed when this is actually running, because being able to get the steam out through the turbines without using any power is going to be fantastic. Because none of the infrastructure in here will actually use any power, except for the batteries, which are just going to be heating the petroleum. We will need to actually dump some heat in there as well. We'll need to preheat this, I think. Let's see. I could probably do something with this. Again, we only need to do this once when we're setting it up. Shouldn't have to do this again. So let's see. This should actually be insulated pipe. So I can go here. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to separate all of this for now. We'll run the preheating loop. And then we'll reinstate all this pipework. So that can go like this. Connect in here. And then more radiant piping going through here. These batteries are steel, so they should be able to handle that just fine. Insulated pipe up here. And then radiant pipe here. That should be good. You guys can get in here. Yeah, and it is aesthetically pleasing as well. I like that it's symmetrical. I also like that we managed to just about fit it next to our Paku machine. That is definitely a plus. Looks like this conveyor loader is empty. Because we dumped... What is going on with this thing then? We've got thimbleweed seeds in here. Did I reconnect this? It's disabled by automation grid at the moment. I think... Yeah, these are supposed to be here. So there's a fish in each of these. This is for fry eggs. I don't think this should actually be disabled. I think I need to move this. I think I need to plug this wire in here. So deconstruct that. And then send this wire around like this, I guess. Right, we'll go back to normal speed. You're struggling to breathe down here a little bit. That's fine, that is oxygen. Disable this suit thing for now. I don't think we'll need to turn it back on. is erupting. Unreachable build. Let's see. You could rebuild these ladders. That's fine. Oh, and then we'll just re-enable this because then people are going to be going in the hot zone again. Let's deliver some more suits here. That's fine. So obviously I need to have this go in here. So I think it makes sense for this to just do this. There we go. Looks like we've ended up with some water up here. That's not ideal. Do we have ice in here? It's probably a little bit of ice over here. Is my mic working? I think it is. Yeah. Sorry. It's in the pod. Iron. I'll take iron. No filters. You're pretty good, but you can't dig. So yeah, we'll take the iron. Skill points, let's do that. Let's see, I don't think there's too many to get today. Building for you. Building for you. Let's give everyone building. Here you go. You can have suit wearing. Nice. Right, there is going to be a little bit of water on this. Maybe. Or is it going to get swept off of here? It looks like it is actually going to get swept off of here. So that's pretty good. Yeah, there we go, that worked. Nice. Yeah, now you guys can do suit-related stuff. Ranching supply. Why? Why? We have more suits. We do need these doing. I think. Yep. Go and fix that wire, please. Set this to 9. Power this. Output pipe full. Haven't set this to run yet. Contains petroleum. Oh, the loop isn't finished yet. Oh, okay, that's fine. Ah, they can't reach this. Right. I build ladders here. Can you reach that? Hopefully the answer is yes. You guys are actually being pretty speedy about this, which I like. There's Pablo giving the best effort. Okay, so you can reach the pipe now, that's good. Good job. Your disguise is a puff, but your disguise isn't fooling anyone because you're in a saltwater area. Looks like people are idle again. What else can we do? I do mostly just want you to finish that. We can actually dig up some extra material over here, maybe. Yeah, you know what? Come up here. Start digging all this out. Want all this stuff. Go ahead and grab that. You can come over here and deconstruct all of this stuff as well. And then dig this. Seems good. Okay, I found an issue with this pipe. I need this pipe to connect in up here, not here, because now it's just confused as to where it's actually flowing. Oh, I know what we'll do. Sever that. We'll stick the bridge here. And then this pipe can just go around like this. Perfect. Pav is having a narcoleptic nap, that's fine. We've got a few blobs of cold petroleum flowing around, which was not exactly the intent, but that's okay. We do not want a radiant pipe in here. It's okay. And then we'll set this to steel production because we want as much heat as possible. So that should be good. I should do something about all these pitcher pumps. You know what, actually? Deconstruct these. We'll start putting in more pitcher pumps over here. So we can grab some more of this meltwater for research. Right. So now the petroleum is going in and the loop should flow properly. So we'll set this to priority 9 again. Make some steel, and then that should generate enough heat to heat all of this up. There is a little bit of gas in here. Not a huge amount. There is a little bit of carbon dioxide in here. Oh, it's because the dupes have been wandering in and breathing in all the oxygen because they're not wearing suits. That's not actually an issue. They are actually technically bypassing the atmosuit docks this way. Well, that's going to be a temporary issue. You guys are all munching again. Yeah, so the reason we're doing this is because we want more water so we can start feeding more of our bristle blossoms again. But based on what the food situation is doing, I think it might actually be worth me setting up the next lot of hatch ranches as well. You know what that means? It means it's time to actually make this out of plastic. And we're probably going to get a load of annoying notifications while we do this. We have the plastic now, so let's just do this. Improve everyone's run speed / decor. There we go. Probably not going to mess with this room. That's fine. You guys will hang out in the pod room again. What happened to the surfboard? Oh, you're still in the surfboard room. That's fine. Right, this is filled up again now. That's good. You're all loaded with thimbleweed seeds? Hang on. Yeah, you're loaded with thimbleweed seeds. It's fine. Yeah, we're going to keep growing those. I believe they're growing up here. So we're going to keep getting endless seeds from this. Hopefully enough to keep up with the packing. Are you guys in bed now? You are in bed. That's good. All 40 of you in your rooms. How much reed fiber do we have? We have 88 reed fiber. It's enough for 2 paintings per room. We can do that. We're growing reed fiber again. Let's do that. I think eventually I'm going to replace these statues with paintings as well. Let's make these out of copper. We definitely don't have enough copper for this though. I guess we can make the rest out of gold. Yeah, this is about as many as we're going to get out of copper. And the rest could be gold. Get our chief decorators on this. We have a lot of gold amalgam, and that is going to continue to increase. I find it a bit interesting that it says that gold amalgam is a mixture of gold and lead and stuff, but you can't ever actually get the lead out. It'd be interesting if the metal refinery gave it as like a dual refinery thing. Wait, are we out of reed fiber? Did I miscalculate that? I may have actually miscalculated that. No, they're just doing deliveries. So the game is forgetting about the reed fiber that we have. Hey Neo, welcome back.
Too excited.
Really too excited indeed. How are you? Thank you for the whiskers. Thank you for the whiskers, love. Oh my god, and yeah, it's been a whole year. Good grief, that's crazy. Absolutely bonkers, but welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We are on a mission. We're on a mission to get this cool steam vent tamed. We have run some hot petroleum through this. So this algae is heating up a little bit. The gas is heating up. Mostly. We'll get there. We're also preheating this petroleum. This should keep itself heated once it's operational, but this is just going to save a lot of time getting it online. So our pal May here is making some steel. Hey silly device, how you doing? Greetings to you. We're back after doing last week's Dyson Sphere program yesterday. We were having some technical difficulties last week, and I'm not sure they've been entirely solved, but it's working again for now. So we'll make hay while the sun shines. Yes, send me more hot petroleum. There we go. So we're preheating this liquid, and we're going to preheat the algae. That should happen fairly soon. That's good. Do we have any more petroleum to put in here? Yes, that's good. Let's also put in some more pitch pumps down here. Start grabbing more water for research, because I believe we've got some research queued up just as an idle errand, but they haven't been able to grab water for it. So we'll keep doing that as well while the dupes are bored. Without a medium, the algae won't heat up. We've got gas in there. We let a little bit of gas back in. The algae is heating up. It is... This one is a lot hotter than this one. Oh yeah, that's something to consider. You've been watching the stream at 160p because your internet can't do anything higher. I get the feeling that's on your end and not on mine. I should be outputting at the normal resolution. I'm going through the normal bitrate. Man, I'm not sure what's going on. I think it is just an issue with my computer's Wi-Fi driver. Like most of the time it's working, but then occasionally it just disconnects. I don't really know when or why. Yeah, it looks like this tile is going to heat up first. So I guess as stuff heats up, we can just insulate the pipe again. Yeah, put some more pitch pumps in. Grab all this water, please. How's this water doing? So we've been heating this up with the freezer for a little while. Still not very hot. Like, the water that's coming in from these water geysers is heating up the tank more than this is. So that's good for our... That's good with respect to our freezer loop. It's all good. And it looks like our... Yeah, it looks like our pipe is mostly full. You just need to keep making more steel, really. I think I could probably speed to this for a little bit. We don't really need the dupes doing that much stuff at the moment. We just need to preheat this. And then, actually, the plan as well is once we've done it with this, I'm going to do the same with this thing. Although this isn't going to go dormant for a while, so maybe we hold off on this one until it goes dormant again. We're still going to try and extract all the stuff out of here. I think we're going to have to do something like this. No, not like that. Like that. And then we'll keep digging this stuff out. We want all of this. All of these goodies. Yeah, we could reach that at the start. We won't be able to reach that later. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, so this algae is definitely going to flip first. Although the other algae is catching up as well. That is good. This petroleum is quite hot now. That's good. It's getting there. I probably want to insulate this one now. Because we want this to be about 200, and it currently is around 200. One's on break again. How is the placement going? Oh, it looks like it's actually gone without any problems. That's good. Starting to get some of these paintings done as well. See, we did have the reed fiber. The dupes just forgot that we had it because they were busy moving it around everywhere. So that's reassuring. Yeah, so put these paintings down here. This room here, I don't think I'm going to do anything with this. Actually, we'll probably turn it into an Atmo suit dock for when we're investigating this volcano. So I guess I will just leave it open like this. Looks like that petroleum's cooled down again. I guess there is a lot of exchange going on here at the moment. Algae is almost at temperature. Good. We'll get to watch this flip over. It'll be quite fun. Oh. So I'm being well behaved. Once again, I'm being a hydro homie. I'm not drinking any Pepsi today. You gonna flip? You're gonna get there, I believe you. I believe in you, rather. There we go. That should flip any second then. Yay! Science. So we're gonna have to leave this pipe here once it's once we're running this, but that's okay. Then this one should heat up next, so that might take a little minute. And then we can actually start venting this room and removing everything. So obviously, eventually, I mean, actually, we can leave these ladders in here, and then I think we can actually just wander down into the bottom. That's actually pretty good. Because we're still going to get the full gas separation, but the dupes will actually be able to access this bottom, so I can actually get them to sweep all of this stuff out. It's pretty nice. Let's get them to do that. And then obviously we'll need to get all this petroleum out of here again before it boils. Who's scolding? You're scolding because you're in here and now it's very hot. That's very true. Perhaps don't worry about that for now. No, get out of here. Get out of here, guys. You'll be fine. I should perhaps close this bit off so they have to go through the suits to get in here. They'll be fine. It's just a minor scolding. It's waking them up. It's a wake-up call. The dupes we... Oh, hold on. What's going on over here? Why have we got water over here? What? Why is this overflowing? It's just water. Is it dripping from down here? It is dripping from over here. Dripping from over here. Must have been some ice that melted. Right, well that's not amazing. Well, is that displacing the naphtha? It isn't. It looks like it... Oh, it is. Yeah, naphtha is being pulled down here. Well, that's interesting. Very much of it. Right. Sweep this all up, guys. You can sweep up this water as well. Okay, we got our tiles. Good. Okay, so now we can just cut this off. And that should stop that. And stop dumping petroleum in here. Disable this. I'm going to leave it here just for now in case we need to use it again. So that petroleum should all just store up in here. Hot. It's probably just going to radiate heat outwards. That's fine. So what we need to do now is we actually need to disconnect... Oh wait, no. We need to wait. We need to wait for just a darn minute for all this liquid to drain. It's not that bad. There you go. You guys are actually all getting a minor scoring. Because you're all deciding to wander through here rather than... Okay, look. Fine. We'll seal this off again. The funny thing is, we don't actually need to seal this off. Like, I mean, apart from sealing the chamber when we're all done. The dupes can actually just wander into here and do maintenance on this build. If we remove the necessary tiles. We can keep the vacuum seal, so I like that. But I think we do just need to block this off. So let's actually remove this and seal this, just so the dupes don't just wander in here without suits. So that pipe is drained. So disconnect this. Disconnect this. What is going on here? Bolts. What's going on? I think it was just this pipe going up here. I don't think it actually even matters whether there's temperature exchange on this pipe, so I'm going to leave it like that for now. Actually, it does, because then while the water won't boil, I'm not sure whether it's going to stay at the right temperature if we leave it like that. Let's insulate this. Let's deconstruct these. Let's start venting the room again. I'm just going to put a tile here to block it out.
There we go.
Hello, Max. How you doing? Hope everyone is doing well in Max's stream. How's your very messy base going? Your mess. I'll tell you what. Your messy base looks like my clean base these days. Yes, I hope you're doing well. We are doing some maintenance on a cool steam vent tamer, which we should be able to get operational once the vent actually reactivates. But this is a design that doesn't actually use any power to actually get the cool steam through steam turbines through a few different tricks. And the basic explanation... Hold on, what's going on here? Why have we got cold damage? Cold damage in a gas pipe? What's going on with that? Oh, we got steam? Oh god, why have we got steam in here? Right, reconnect this. Reconnect this. Get this gas out of here. You wanted to hear about this? Alright. Well, just for you guys, we'll do the run through. So, effectively, how this is supposed to work. I mean, there's a load of steam in here at the moment, which is definitely not what's supposed to happen. But we'll get rid of all of that. But what's supposed to happen is the cool steam vent comes out of the geyser at this tile. So what we have is we're going to have some drip pumps in here, where we're dripping a very small amount of water recycled from the steam turbines onto this, and then that teleports the gas from here to here. So it's constantly depressurizing the vent. Seems like I picked the worst moment to talk about this. Let's actually get some stuff fixed first. Let's keep sweeping this up. I need to seal this. I need you guys to be doing this in Atmo suits now. Also, I get the feeling there's probably 3 dupes running around in Atmo suits now. Yeah, there you are. Because I did not have very good checkpoint discipline, so there we go. If I spot another guy wandering around in the puff suit, I'll make sure to unequip that. Anyways, the explanation. So, the cool steam will come out of here. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to separate the steam turbine outputs into 2 different blocks. 1 block of 3 here for the cool steam, and 1 block here for hot steam. So we have some hot petroleum here, which has been hotter, but it's hot enough. What we need it to do. That is going to heat up a little bit of steam, a little bit of water that's dropped in here from the steam turbines, and that's going to instantly flash the hot steam, which will actually trigger the turbine to run, even though all the steam over here that's being stored up here in this infinite storage is going to be cool. So like 110 degrees-ish. So that will actually trick these steam turbines into running, and they'll produce the 95 degrees water, and then that will partially run through these drip valves at a very low flow rate. And then the rest will just come out as usable liquid. But I do actually need to just hook these pipes up first as well. Let's see, that'll do, I think. Do the same on the other side. Let's make that insulated. We don't want radiant pipe there. I built a little bit of a loop just to preheat it with some petroleum. Probably not 100% necessary, but I wanted to do it to make sure it was working once it was operational. So I can go like that. I can go like that. Cancel these. That should be good. Oh wait, what were these vents doing? Oh right, hold on. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Got it. Right. This is supposed to go like this. Because this is a bypass for this if it's not dripping in here. I don't think this is actually being used now because we're not turning these off. The original build had an atmo sensor here to turn these off when there wasn't any gas pressure in here, but I think we're just going to let these run continuously anyways. I don't think it really matters. Right, so you're going to need to do that. You're now coming in here with suits, like good boys and girls, so that's good to see. And then, what else are we going to do? I'm just going to leave this pipe here. I don't think that's going to make any difference. Actually, you know what? I am going to remove it. We can't remove this pipe. We can remove this pipe. And you know what? Just for good measure, we're going to do it like it's done in the video. These are going to be tiles, so they probably don't need to be insulated. That's not going to be a tile, so let's insulate that. We'll insulate that. Insulate this. Insulate that. And then this one doesn't need to be insulated. Okay, I think that's good. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of heat leak out of here. Naphtha, not too much. Should still be plenty hot enough to work. And these batteries are going to store... They're going to store power from the steam turbines, and they're going to be constantly dissipating. And what we're actually doing is we've got them hooked up with automation wires to power shutoffs. So these will keep heating up the petroleum in the vacuum until it gets to about 200°C to make sure that this is flashing to steam right away. And then when it reaches 200°C, this shutoff will kick in and stop the battery from producing heat. Because even though the power will dissipate from the battery while it's not connected to anything, I mean, at the moment, this is just connected to the main grid and it's running these pumps, but I'm going to disconnect them and deconstruct them eventually. If this is disconnected and it's just dissipating the power, it doesn't actually heat up. So using the power shutoff does let us control whether we're heating this petroleum or not. We'll see how that goes. Everyone is currently just having lunch, though. Well, I think they had lunch. Now they're all mostly clamoring in the surfboard room. Looks like a few people have actually been scolded pretty badly. Let's send them over here. There you go, Stinky, Elzenberg. This is not permanent. I'm going to move all of this. Good to see the plastic replacement went without any hitches. That's good. I'm going to replace all of this as well. And we're going to start making plans to get more hatches down here as well. Because I've realized our food is going down a little bit because we're not growing our plants. And we have printed a lot of dupes. So we're gonna expand the hatch setup. Hold on, what am I doing? I'm deconstructing a bloody pipe, aren't I? Right, let's see. Deconstruct buildings only. There you go. Everyone is now doing the walk to bed. We put some more paintings in here. As we get more reed fiber, we're going to keep putting more paintings in here. And I think eventually just replace all of these statues with paintings. Yes, the puffed sweet. We have an angry poke shell up here. He's like, I wanted to be part of the colony. You guys won't let me be part of the colony. Meh. Oh, by the way, just a spoiler alert. My next meme YouTube video about Oxygen Not Included is going to be about poke shells. No, I spelled that wrong. Let's try again. Here we go. I'm going to make a poke shell related meme video. But that's not going to come for a while. This laboratory is just going to stay where it is. We'll just make it so the dropper drops past the laboratory. Should be fine. You guys are all awake again. That's good. Yeah, come grab all this stuff. So that's going to be regular tile as well, so we can just make that regular pipe. It's fine. We've got Leofar in here. Leofar's doing his best to help out. We've got Leofar around at the moment. It's certainly possible. At least we've got plenty of materials to work in here with. But yeah, I realized after building this and adjusting it in the last stream, I could actually lower everything down one, but I like leaving it like this because it means the dupes can wander in here and do maintenance work without me having to mess around with the steam turbine room. I think I can just seal this in again. So we'll do that. So I don't mind using the extra tile just to make sure the dupes can wander around and actually maintain it properly. You need to mop this up. In terms of gas, we have a little bit of CO2 in here. I guess what we'll do is we'll sweep up one of these naphthas and we'll redump it. That's what we'll do. That's fine. Let's see. Oh, we did the research. Okay, that's good. I'll just keep grabbing all the different researches. That's fine. There's no urgent priority on those anymore. What else are we doing? So these are all set to the right flow rate. I'll probably want to just prime this with a little bit of water. So we can do that through here pretty easily. This is 55 degrees water, that should be fine. So if I just send that down here... that'll just get all these pumps working. In fact, actually, you know what? Do that. Do that instead of sweeping this up, because then we can test it works. You guys can see that. That's good. Nails, you're not very qualified for the suit, are you? You don't look very qualified for the suit. It's alright. We'll allow it. More principles. What have we got? Coal! We only have 214 tons of coal. Well, I'm not printing any more dupes, so coal it is. We have enough dupes. If we see any really good ones, I'll print them off and have a think about that, but we're at capacity now. We got enough dupes. Yeah, so you can just build that bridge like that. And then all this piping should work. We insulated this corner just because it's going into the Paku room. These Paku are cramped. Why are these eggs not getting swept? Oh, right, yeah. The eggs down here are fine. No, we want these wild Paku to be breeding as well, don't we? Have I done something wrong with this? I'm supposed to be putting eggs in this conveyor loader. Obviously, this isn't going to activate unless... this isn't going to activate unless one of these rooms is empty. So if these fish lay eggs... I think what I need is I need a separate room up here for these eggs so they can flop down. Yeah, I need to look into that. Okay. So what I could do is... let's see. So tile here. Or here. We'll need to deconstruct these. I'll need a chute here. I need to have an actual think about this. Because at the moment, this auto sweeper and the conveyor loader is set to turn off. If these rooms aren't full. So perhaps what I need to do is move this auto sweeper up here. We can grab these eggs somehow. Oh man. I'm gonna have to actually think about this. Yeah, because we want these Paku to keep multiplying. At the moment, they're not going to multiply. Think about that a bit later. Right, what's going on with this water then? That water's coming through here. This should just start going through both of these pumps. Oh, wait. I don't want it to go through this one yet, do I? No. So disconnect that. I'm going to very slowly fill this. So this drip pump is now working and all the gas is getting pumped out of here really quickly. as you can see. So, yeah, this is down to micrograms already. And now it's all getting pumped out. And that isn't quite making its way over to here. I think I just need to temporarily hook this up here as well. Just get a little bit of water in here to start. That'll do. And in case you're curious, it's gonna take absolutely ages for this water to drain. So I can just run these continuously. I don't think that's actually an issue. This is literally 100 milligrams at a time. So these ones are still filling, which is a minor issue, because then when we're going to dump that first packet, you know what? For now, I'm just going to set it here. We'll disconnect that later. That just ensures that this is flowing and that these pumps are active. So we've got the vacuum in here now. That's good. Because I need to tile this off before I get this one working in here. I'm hoping these batteries are going to actually heat this petroleum up enough. I mean, I think at the moment, petroleum's probably exchanging heat with a few things. Does look like it's cooling down. Looks like it's cooling down and heat is occasionally being injected in. Once I seal this all off, it should be fine. So I need a door here, and I need that to be open. How's this looking? Okay, this is a vacuum again. That's good. So now I can actually come in here, sweep all of this. So get all this stuff out of here. And then we can actually just seal it up, and then we're good. Hopefully. Right, so that door is locked. I need to move the automation wire here. So that can bypass that. Like this. So I want to drop the eggs up here in a separate room so that this doesn't overcrowd, and then they can flop in. Right, so open that. Oh, you need to deconstruct the automation wire as well. There you go. Right. So now, if I build a sweeper... Oh, now there's no room for me to build a sweeper. Sweepers can reach in... Sweepers can actually reach in through the doors. That's interesting. Okay. So... I can put the sweeper here and have this one be the one that's automated to turn on. Because what I should do... What I should do is I should have the eggs just get dumped up here. So... deconstruct this. And then what I can do is actually in this bit here with where the pole is. I mean, I don't like that it's not part of the actual build, but if it fits, it sits. So what I'll do is I'll just put this here. Below to here. These can get powered by whatever. That's fine. And then the automation that's currently going to these two, I can remove that and have it go to these two. So that can go here. And then around here. Yes, this needs to be open again. And I need to make sure that you guys do this first. So I'm going to yellow alert this and abuse my power. There you go. I only need to automate the sweeper. Ah, yes, you're right. Yes, you are right. Okay, good. Good. Very true. Yeah, I think I forgot to do this when I was originally building this. I forgot to build this little room here. We're doing well, everybody. We're doing all right. I think this cool steam vent tamer is pretty much done. All I need to do now is actually just seal this off. The gas is gone, so I can remove these. We'll rebuild them if need be. Yeah, do that first, then we'll start tiling this in. Let's start tiling it in now, actually. I could have actually left these tiles in the whole time. And then this will work in about 40 cycles. Ooh, we got blueprints. What have we got? Anything interesting? We got the brown pants. No. Nothing interesting. Let's try again. I think I forgot about this. We got the purple gloves, the Dexter's Laboratory Special. No, thank you. You're cooling 3,000 tons of 1,000 C iron. That sounds fun. That sounds like a ton of fun. Or should I say 3,000 tons of fun? Wait, everyone's having lunch / sleeping again. It's fine. So, someone posted in the comments about the germs dying in the pipeline. Is that true? Like, if the germs are on the oxygen and it takes ages to get through the pipes, are they not spawning on the other end? It doesn't look like it, does it? I'm not seeing any fluorescent germs coming out. There are over here, but then again, we have been growing plants over here occasionally. There are over here as well. It does seem to be time-based. What is going on over here? Why are you getting scolded over here? Oh, right, the volcano. Okay. Hold on. This is why... Yeah. Seal this off. Yeah, you shouldn't be coming through here. Oh, I bet we've got more dupes wearing suits in the base now, haven't we? This is the issue with how I've set out my base, is that the suit discipline is not very good, because they'll keep bypassing checkpoints. Because I just got the checkpoints everywhere. But we can spot if a dupe is wearing a puffed suit, can't we? Quick look. Well, I can't see anyone. Oh, right, the volcano. Yes. We're going to deal with this. It's just a little bit of 700-degree oxygen, and it's not too bad. That's next on our list, once this is done. Because we're going to need to wait for this to go dormant before we work on this. I think. So we'll just start dumping salt water on this and cool it that way. Anyways, you guys are going back to work. Let's deliver some of these suits. I did not spot anyone wandering around in a puffed suit. Therefore, I guess it's not happening. Maybe they just went through another checkpoint. Yeah, you need to do this immediately. Let's set this all to priority 8. Are you kidding me? No, I did not need you to build a pipe segment there. That's fine. Yes, you are scolding. Where are you? You're no longer scolding, that's good. Right, sweep this up. Yeah, because I want these guys to keep reproducing. And we're just going to fill this with loads of Paku, and it's going to help solve our food problem and make everyone eat surf and turf and get the radiation resistance that comes with that. Right, so you've deconstructed this. So go ahead and block that off. And go ahead and take those tiles. We'll go ahead and take that material, rather. Very silly. Right, how's this going? Not too bad. You guys are still eating, you guys are still breeding, that's the important thing. We got some idols again. People are still running out of stuff to do. Are there any more chunks of map I want to remove? There is one down here. We can go ahead and grab that. It's fine. Yeah, you can just leave that iron there and then just dig up the rest of this. How's George doing? Is George going to come out and say hello? So all we have left to do is the food, which again is why I'm trying to get food production online. I mean, the surf and turf we've already delivered, so we're not really focused on George at the moment. But we are going to focus on George. We are going to get them done. And then there'll be 2 out of 3 story traits that we haven't done yet that we'll have done. So this should be set to eggs. This needs to be connected up here. So that's fine. I can go... like... I don't want to send it through this room. I think perhaps what I do is... okay, first of all... okay, that's the bridge. Right, so what we do is... we actually... this is getting very messy. Put a bridge there, put a bridge there. That should work. No. Then this needs to go down here. Yes, like that. Okay. Deconstruct that. That's fine. You can reach all of that? No, you can't. It says you can. I don't believe you. We'll see. But I don't think they are. Yeah, you definitely can't reach that. So just remove this mesh tile for now. It's fine. So, automation wire. Right, where are the eggs? Eggs are still in here. This is set to eggs. That conveyor loader is going up here. So why are you not grabbing eggs? Oh right, it's tropical fry eggs. Well, gulp fry eggs. No. That's not the issue. No. Oh, right. It was set to sweep only. Right, okay. Right, so now the fish eggs should actually go up here and get stored in this room. Here's another one, freshly delivered. I'm beginning to think I should have just dumped the eggs up here. We don't actually need the sweeper. What's going on with this overlay? Why have we got eggs in here? There's no egg over here, is there? Yeah, I think that's what I should do. So, actually, just move this over here. And then I guess just send it up here. And then you don't need to actually... I can actually just remove both of these. Because we always want the eggs to be up here. Oh wait, no we don't. No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, forget what I'm saying. No. No, these are the eggs we're delivering here. So the eggs are getting grabbed periodically from here. Okay, I was... Sorry, I'm getting very confused. Right. Just do what I told you to do. Well, you know what? Just leave it. I don't care. I don't care, just leave it. It works. We'll check to see if it doesn't work. Right, this can be sealed up now. We need to go move to here, I guess. Seal up this room. So what's happening here is we're dripping such a small amount of liquid on this naphtha that the liquid is just deleting itself. So that's why there's no shenanigans going on in here. So, I mean, what I could do is I could send this chute up here instead of here. It doesn't actually make any difference, because this still needs to be here to grab the eggs that these guys lay. Ah, yes, I see now. Okay. Sorry, I was just mentally working through that gymnastics in my head. Right, so now I can seal this in here. Now this is all back here. Petroleum is definitely not as hot as it was. But... hopefully that's enough work. Remove this pipe as well. I think what I might do is I might rehook this up. What I'll do is I'll just... yeah, keep this insulated pipe. And then... run a little loop through here or something. Yeah, because this is going to be double insulated, so that's fine. Put the radiant pipe here. And this will be just in case we need to inject some more heat into this petroleum. And then that would go... oh, right, hold on. Right, I need to leave this pipe here so that I need to leave this pipe here because that's going to connect to this pump. So I need this to just be the heating element. That's fine. We can just leave a little heating element in here. So, yeah, that's radiant. You know what? That could be radiant too, actually. Make that radiant too. Liquid bridge here. Insulated pipe going around here. We'll send that down here. Bridge it over this. That was the wrong button. Then this loop will just change. Oh. You'll need to undo that again, sorry. Right, the important thing is these fish are no longer overcrowded. This should still work. So I think the Pacu situation is fixed the correct way. So now let's just vacuum in here. We can just heat this petroleum a little bit again. Let's speed 2 over the brink. What temperature is the petroleum? This isn't actually exchanging temperature with anything, is it? We're just storing up a load of hot petroleum. That is nice, but we'll have to remove that at some point before we produce a load of sour gas. What are the odds that we're going to produce some sour gas today? I would say quite high. So let's see, this can go in here. You know what, actually, I don't think we need to deconstruct this pipe. I can just go up here and then around like this. Bridge in here, bridge out here. That's going to be insulated tile, so that shouldn't cause any heat exchange. Radiant pipe in here. And then insulated pipe going down. Okay, that should work. Let's set all this construction to priority 8. Let's set the construction errands to priority 8 in general. We need to come sweep this stuff as well. This is taking a little longer to set up than I thought, but I think it's mostly just because I'm not very experienced with it. And this is all just to preheat this and just save ourselves a load of time. Oh, this needs to be a mesh tile. We're just spilling a load. Yeah, we're just spilling a load of water from the surfboards on here at the moment. It's fine. Floppy fish. The fish flopped. Right, let's speed 1 again now. Yes, unfortunately, you do need to deconstruct this tile again so you can get in here and add those pipes. Yeah, we only want to drip liquid on these if... We only want to drip liquid on these if the steam vents are on. Otherwise, it'll be bypassed and go back into the loop. I guess you're going to be taking a while to do all of this. Also, you need to go over here. That's fine. I think. Let's do a plant. We're going to get rid of you. We're going to get rid of you, and then I guess we can put ladders here. Is that going to allow us to access this? Hopefully. Yeah, then just ladder this. You should be able to access it all from here, so that should be fine. And then we'll... To avoid the atmosuit threshold being bypassed, we'll need to deconstruct this again. That should be fine. So we've done the research again, that's good. Yeah, not all of our dupes are working flat out on this. Dupes are doing other things in the colony as well. At least this way you can get these pipes built a bit quicker. I do like how this looks. Hopefully we'll get it finished soon. This needs to go here. Looks like we have got some more guys running in the wheels. Want to go dig some more stuff up over here, maybe? Yeah, you can dig this all up. That's fine. You can deconstruct that insulated tile. We don't need that anymore. You can dig that up there as well. In fact, you can actually dig all of this up. I want all of this. Let's go ahead and do that. Right, pipe has been constructed, so you can reseal this. We're gonna seal this in as well. You probably don't have to seal this in. There shouldn't be any temperature exchange across this. I'm gonna do it anyways. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna do it. Because if we have to come back in here and maintain it again, it's gonna be more annoying. We'll just leave it like that. I'm going to disable this again because I don't think they should be going up here at any point, so they shouldn't be getting scolded anymore. You are going to get scolded standing in the petroleum, but I think you'll be okay anyways. There is a little bit more oxygen here I want you to breathe. You might as well finish breathing all this oxygen. Even if some of it is dubiously hot. Artifact analysis station. I think we actually have an artifact to use that with. I'll do that sometime. Right. It's just these two tiles left then. And then the loop should be complete. And then we could just use that to inject heat into this if we need to, but we shouldn't need to. Right, so let's actually just let that out. Okay, that is actually going out. We don't need to re-enable this. We don't need any more heat being produced. This is hot enough. It's 300 degrees. Probably a bit too hot. But, whatever. I don't think this petroleum in here is going to get that hot. Maybe it will. Well, as long as it doesn't get above 275, that's fine. Okay, that should be fine. So I'm going to disconnect it now. That should be enough heat for all of this. Yeah, it's going a little above 200. That's okay. So now this is in a vacuum. It shouldn't be exchanging heat with anything. It is, though. It's exchanging heat with this bridge. Right. I think I need to remove these now. We'll put them in again if need be. That's not quite hot enough. What I can do is I can just send this up here. Send a little more heat that way. Okay, it looks like that was unrelated. What's going on here? Absorbing the heat. Is it the aluminium? No, that's cooling down as well. Is it... the wire? None of this is exchanging heat. Is it the conveyor bridge? No. This pipe is still 45 degrees because it's not interfacing with anything. I don't get why this is still losing heat. Insulated tile isn't changing temperature. This water isn't heating up. You know what? Cancel that. I'll just leave it like it is for now, and we'll, we can inject more heat in later if we need to, but I don't need to fiddle around with it anymore. Let's just seal it all off. Oh, there's some hot granite in here. Oh, that's what's doing it. That granite is exchanging heat with all of this. Okay, well that's fine. Alright, let's sweep all of that up. You guys should be done sleeping now. Not quite. I do like the little Drecklet balloons, although we sadly do not have any Drecklets at the moment, so it's a bit of a false pretense. Yeah, it's normalized now that the granite is at the same temperature. That's fine. Right, so now I think I can just seal this off. And then we can come and seal this off, and then this should be good. And then what I can actually do is... I can actually start running this strip loop. And then that will send some steam through this. But we'll do that once it's all sealed off. We'll save it and do that. Keep cracking on with all the research in the meantime. Better to have balloons than not to have them. True. Very true. So they don't have the Drecos, but they do have the balloons that remind them of what a Dreco looks like. We're really low on oxygen production? That doesn't sound right. Let's just seal this off. And then we can come in here, grab all of this. There's a little blob of water here, but that's okay. So this is all at 175 degrees now, which is hot enough. I'd prefer 200, but that will do. That heat is increasing over time because of the little battery. So that's what we want. I believe in you, Camille. You can do it. Right. So that's now sealed off. So, yeah, so again, to reiterate, what's going to happen is the cool steam vent will go up into this, the cool steam will go up into this room. We'll have hot steam in here, and that's going to trick these into working and absorbing the cool steam. So then we can just seal that off, and that should be good. I don't think I needed to deconstruct these bridges at all. I think it's just because the granite was there. Well. I don't want to rebuild these now. It's probably going to lower the temperature in here a bit more, but you can see it is actually rising again now. Let's see what happens when we do this. So that lowers immediately because it's absorbing the heat from those bridges. So this one is absorbing the heat. Yeah. So you can see this one's absorbing the heat because it's in the petroleum. And this one isn't because it's in a vacuum. But I guess once the steam starts flashing, it'll do the same. Okay, that's fine though. And as you can see, it's still heating up. And this one's going to heat up as well. Right, I think we're actually there. Right, let's remove that block. Put a mesh tile. No, I'm not. You know what? Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. I think this is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save it. And we will get the second thing running with the hot steam, and then these steam turbines should start running on their own with the little bit of water provided with them. You deconstructed this pipe. Okay. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. But I guess it happened. Right. So what should happen is a little bit of water should run through here now. That isn't dumping in here at the moment because there isn't any steam. So that's going to bypass back into the loop. So that's fine. This will do the same thing. But once there is steam in here, these will start running. So I'll save it again. And now what I'll do is I'll actually put some cold steam in here, and you'll see this setup work. Only thing is, I actually need an output for the water. So that water should come out here. So, oh, that's one more thing I need to do. I actually need to send that somewhere. That 95C water. And it's supposed to come out here. So you know what? Just for now, just to demonstrate this working. I wanted to go over here. For now. I wanted to feed the electrolyzers instead of the geyser output. So what I'll do is another insulated pipe. That can come out here. And go down here, around. And then that can just go up here. And then that can just go into here. Because this water is all eventually going to be hot anyways. So that can go in here. And then we'll bridge it so that the... We'll bridge it so that the steam turbines have priority over the pump. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll get that all built, and then we'll turn it on in sandbox mode, just to show you what I'll do. Yeah, now you guys can just crack on with this. I do like that we're getting a lot of tropical fry in here. The tropical fry are nice for decor. If you look at the decor, what's it looking like? Yeah, decor in here is pretty good. It's nice. Obviously, it's not very good in here, but that's okay. Yeah, you guys should be pretty quick this part. Oh, you are going to scold again, aren't you? You go up there too much. Yeah, okay, let's turn this on again. I don't mind you guys scolding for a little bit, but you do need to actually get out of there when you're getting really injured. Dupes should have access to those Paku breeding boxes. They do. They do. If I set show navigation, they can wander around in there. Oh, dupe should not? Oh, yeah, you're right. I can turn it off. True. We can just turn off the door permissions here. Oh, actually, you know what? You're allowed out. There you go. See, Nicholas is the right idea. Okay, you're actually all done with that. That's pretty good. They're topping up the fish feeder and taking out eggs. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would explain why these kept doing stuff. And why this keeps filling with algae. I see. Good spot. Let's see. Snazzy suit. We need a snazzy suit. Has everyone actually got the right clothes? I have one more snazzy blue suit than Ellie. But we definitely don't need any more clothes. We'll probably need it in the future. Oh my god, though. You're such a good dude. Oh, you do have allergies, though. We don't want any allergies, dupes. Yeah, I'll just take the snazzy suit. That's fine. Right. You are actually getting this pipe built quite quickly. I'm impressed. So the next thing to do once we've shown that this works is actually tame this copper volcano. We're going to tame it by dumping salt water on it periodically. And we're going to take the boiled salt water and we're going to run that through some steam turbines and again hook this up to the same line. Meaning I'm probably going to actually have to do something about all this water. Or maybe we stick the steam turbine somewhere unconventional. That sounds fun. More research? Why not? Have that. You really are getting through the research now, though. That's good. We'll keep adding more pitcher pumps down here. Versus O2 management, then it's just water management. Yeah, true. Very true. Because we're going to want to cool down some water to feed all these plants. But the Paku situation improving should help take the edge off that from a food point of view. Right, I'm going to go to Lou quickly while Dupes are on break. So you get to watch the dupes have fun on their break, and I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, I'm back. What is going on? So we don't have any dead dupes, that's good. What is the sitch? So we got another blueprint. Let's go have a look at that. Oh my god, we got it! We got the Spore Kid wallpaper. Nice. This is a really... I really like this wallpaper. The original scratch and sniff version was immediately recalled. Nice. So we've got a nice floral print that we can put in rooms now. So you know what I'm going to do? We're going to take this crappy green print. And we're going to replace that with... I'm going to replace that with the Spore Kid print. Oh, am I really going to have to just deconstruct all of the drywall and then rebuild it? Yes. Well, I guess we will do that. There we go. So you guys can do that as priority 1. And then we'll replace that all. Right, let's see, we built all of that. We built that. Looks like the water is... Looks like at the moment we're just recirculating the water from here. So let's just remove this bridge. Fine. Wallpaper should be priority. Priority, yellow alert. Nah. We'll be fine. It's not like you guys have a huge amount to do anyways. But we do need you to remove this. It looks like Nails is on that, that's good. Yeah, because at the moment that's just recirculating water from over here, which is not what we want. But it is at least flowing correctly, so the priority is good. Right. Oh, I've left the BRB up. Nice. Thank you. Right, so with that being done, let's save this one more time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the... sandbox mode on, and I'm just going to add some steam just to show you how it works. The sandbox on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this with not petroleum. Fill this with steam. Set it to 110 degrees C, so it's not going to be super hot. It wouldn't normally go through these steam turbines. And we're going to set it to... I'm going to set it to 9.8 kilograms, and I'm going to tap it once a second. And that's going to roughly simulate the steam vent. So first things first, if we go in here, if I click this every second, you'll see at the moment the room is just condensing, but eventually it will heat up. And then what's happening is the water is starting to get dumped into here. And yeah, it should start flashing to steam. Let me keep going with this. Might need to be a little bit warmer in there. You need to add a bit more heat. So we've got lots of cold steam up here. The water is going into this. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be quite hot enough. So the water is dropping in here and then it's sort of immediately disappearing. Okay, let's just add a little bit of heat here just for now. So let's just add 50C here. So now that's 200 degrees-ish. What's going on with this water? Why isn't this working? God damn it. This definitely worked before. The water isn't immediately flashing. Why am I taming it this way? This was a build by Luma Plays that allows you to tame a cool steam vent without actually using any power. So I wanted to try it. And I thought it was going to work. Let's see. You know, it could be the fact that the bridge is there. Not that bridge, this bridge. I think this bridge might be absorbing the heat. Let's test that. First run, like, one 500ml packet. Okay, hold on. So if I just put in... If I just add 500 grams of steam in here. That should work as well, shouldn't it? Disabled by automation grid. Oh, because there's not enough pressure in here. Okay, that's fine. So now if I add the steam in here again. Right, so now this is working. So we've got the 100-degree steam in here. And now this vent is actually being tricked. The liquid that's coming in here is actually being turned into steam. Now these steam turbines are running on the cool steam. So this is all the steam that's getting absorbed, and then it's turned off again because the pressure is reduced back down. Yeah, okay, so that works. Right, let's so the bridges didn't matter that much. Let's reload the non-sandbox save. And we'll set it to a higher packet size. Yeah, we'll set it to a higher packet size, and then that should work. You have that same building your own map. Nice. Yeah, so this should be good. Once it is hot enough in there, it should be fine. So it sounds like I need to add a little bit more heat again. So let's do that. Also, let's have a fish update quickly. How are the fishies? Fishies are doing all right. We have a fish in there as well again. Right. It's like one or two bigger packets and then small ones. Okay. So this sensor here is set to 1 kilogram. So only turn these on when it's 1 kilogram. Wow, there's a lot of skill points I haven't looked at. So, first things first, let's put a bit more heat in this pipe again. Some more of this hot petroleum out. This is not actually that hot anymore. We'll re-enable this. We can get the heat pumping in here. Yeah, we're gonna need it a bit hotter than that, I think. And then I'll set this to 500. And then immediately set it to 0.1 again. So you just put a couple of little blobs in there first, and then you just, yeah, so you'll have a bit of hot steam in here for when these are going to turn on, and then it should replenish itself. Yeah, I see how that works. These are turned off, so I need to turn these on again. There you go. So now you have a little bit of hot steam in there. And then we can set this back to 0.1. Looks like I need to reset this. A little bit of teething issues, but it's alright. Send another block of hot petroleum around. That should get everything really hot in here. And then the battery should maintain the heat. Uglavisca's having a Whiskers nom. Yeah, temperature go up. That's why I don't build the kind of potato too hard to set up. Yeah, it's been a bit harder to set up than I thought it would be. But, provided that once it's set up, it doesn't cause any further issues, I'll be pretty happy with it. Right, okay, let's stop that. Don't want this getting above 275. So that's going to send in to 500 kilograms again. Need to enable this quickly. Yeah, there we go. So there's a little bit of hot steam in there. Right, and now I think we can turn this off. This is heating up. I don't think I want any more than that in there. So I guess for now I'll turn that off and hook it back through here. Then that should get up to temperature. Yeah. This is the thing, I do like building stuff just to see how well I can build it as well. Like, because it's one thing I build working in theory, it's another thing having it be something I can easily replicate and expect other people to easily replicate. Yeah, so let this all out here. Disable this again. This is at a good temperature now. We have some steam in here. And then we'll get an alert when this reactivates. So we should just be able to leave this now. And we'll be able to, and we can see whether it works again once this activates on cycle 309. Good grief. That is one thing about playing on speed 1, it takes ages for geysers to get back online. That's okay. This is not supposed to go down here. Oh, I think I actually removed that pipe by accident. That's because that should recirculate. Well, you can build all of that. That's good. End up with some water in here again. We shouldn't be ending up with water in here again. Right, there we go. Let's speed it up. Get them to build those pipes. You can't build this pipe. That's okay. This is now ground to a halt. That is also okay, although this petroleum is going to leak heat out into the environment. I'm not too concerned about that. Right, next task. Boiling salt water on this copper volcano. So what we'll do is... See, normally I would put the steam turbines here, but I'm actually bringing the water across here. Go into this little bit here. But I think what we could do is we can actually... I think we can actually just tile this up, push the water out, push it over the bit here, have it come down here. That should be okay. So what I'll do is I'll seal this in. And then what I'll do is I'll get people to... This chlorine will stay sealed in here because of all the... because of all of that stuff. I'll heat seal this wall as well. Because we're going to start having hot water coming in here. Actually, you know what? Maybe we will replace that. A little bit of chlorine might leak out. That's not too much of an issue. And then we'll just start digging all of this out. I'm going to need to set this to priority 8 again. Put that to priority 9. And then ladder over here. Be priority 7. And then dig this out. And then what we'll do is we'll tile out a space for a steam turbine. This probably isn't going to be well, actually, we're going to keep dumping salt water on this. So provided we keep dumping salt water on this, we should be able to use a single steam turbine, I think. So let's see. So, yeah, because I think what we're going to do is this produces 3 kilograms per second of salt water. I think the maths, I did the maths for this. I think if we dump that all on this copper volcano, it's going to get heated up to 118 degrees C. So it's not going to be quite hot enough. I'm not going to trick this one though. I think honestly what I'll do is... we can dump something else hot in here. To be honest, all we actually need to do is boil the salt water on this volcano, and then we don't even have to run it back through a steam turbine. We can just condense it against all of this. Maybe that would work. Did any chlorine come out with this? Looks like a very small amount of chlorine came out. That's fine. Looks like that chlorine is going to come out here. What about if I put an igneous rock tile here? How's that going to do? I don't think that's quite going to happen. Put an aqua tuner in the volcano room? Yes, that's the actual answer. Yeah, because we're going to need to cool down some water for the bristle blossom plants anyways. So that's what we'll do. We'll put the aqua tuner for that in there. Right. So this is the volcano. The steam turbine is going to be right here. So unlike a normal steam room, where the water is being recycled, we're going to be just adding in the 95 seawater from here, and then we're going to be pumping the 95 seawater off. But from a heat perspective, I don't think it's going to make that much difference. So I think we'd still want to put the normal amount of steam turbines on this, which would be either 2 or 3. You are trapped. We did manage to seal the bit here, though, so that's good. These are sandstone ladders. You know what? Make them out of igneous rock. It's fine. No, that does not need to be yellow with that. There you go. Now everyone's going to have been rudely awakened and is going to go over there. No, they're not. They're fine. Out of oxygen. Oh, right, yeah. So we need a... Very true. We need to disconnect this again. Disable this. And then... reconnect these. The oxygen. I'm gonna need to re-disable these. We'll definitely need suits while we're doing this. I believe in you, Catalina. You can make it out. You've got light wounds. You don't have a full bladder, so that's good. You know what? You can dig this all out here as well. It's not going to cause any issues. You're just stuck under this tile. I quite like that. Right, how is the oxygen going? The oxygen is going back into the suits now, that's good. Leave that one vent there, that's okay. So, I think what I'm going to do... Let's actually do some maths. I think it's time for some math. Get my calculator. Oh, okay. So we have 8.3 kilograms per second copper. So we times that by 37 and divide it by 595. We get 0.516 kilograms per second during the active period, which is when it's important. So we're going to take that, we're going to multiply that by 2100, which is the amount of degrees Celsius where it's going to be decreased by. And then we're going to multiply that by the specific heat capacity of copper, which is 1.005. No, that's oxygen. Damn it. No, I was about to say. So we times it by 0.385. So that gives us 417 kDTUs of heat that we're going to try and... that is going to be generated by this volcano that we'll need to remove. So each steam turbine, if it's self-cooled, can handle 285. I probably am just going to make this self-cooled, like usual. And then... so that gives us a little bit of spare capacity for a thermal aqua tuner, but not one that's running all the time. The thing is, I do want a thermal aqua tuner in here for the plants as well. So we're going to need to cool down water by 70 degrees. For that to work. This is all these plants are actually going to require a lot of cooling. Wow, look at these guys go, just demolishing all this drywall. I had problems with self-cooled steam turbines and flip fast. This is a big deal in Rime, though. Well, I mean, if we look at the heat over here, there's not actually that much cool stuff left over here. I mean, this is all hot water, and there is some cool stuff over here, but for the most part, this area is pretty hot now. Apart from these gas pockets and this ice that we're eventually going to melt. I think what we'll do is we'll make it actively cooled. We'll have one thermal aqua tuner there for active cooling, and then that will give us the capacity to have enough steam turbines to run more thermal aqua tuners in here. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll just set up a load of thermal aqua tuners in here with the copper volcano, with the salt water that we're planning on boiling anyways, and then we'll handle that. So let's actually just clear all this water out of this space. So let's see, what am I going to want? So each actively cooled steam turbine is going to take about 850 kDTUs of heat. Around that much. And I think I calculated I was going to need 4 thermal aquatuners to cool the plants I want to have. God, that's a lot of cooling. Doesn't really seem worth it. But I want the plant. We'll just make it a big cooling room. We'll just make it a big cooling room, and we'll have all the cooling loops run through here. So, if we're going to put a steam turbine here, if we put 5 steam turbines on that, then that's going to be 4. That's going to be 4 MDTUs of heat that we can take out of this room. So then we can just have thermal aquatuners everywhere, and that'll be fine. As far as I can tell, we don't have any other metal volcanoes on this asteroid. So I think it does just make sense to do this here. And we'll just dump salt water in here, and we'll just boil as much of it as we can. Because we're going to have all this salt water from this geyser. We're going to have salt water from a few other areas on the asteroid. I guess not that much, actually. Yeah, I guess this biome doesn't really have a lot in it. That's a little bit. There's a little bit up here. I don't know, let's build a big cooling room. It might not need to be this big. We might only need 3. That'd be about 2.5 MDTUs of cooling, effectively cooled. I just don't want to run out of space. So I think what I'll do is I'll seal this off here, get that built, and then we'll let this flood. And then what I'll do is I'll actually just tile this whole bit out here. And we'll move all the water out of the way. Yeah, that's the important first step. Yeah, and then that goes to about here. See, there's other volcanoes on the star map. Tell me what guys are there. Let's have a look at Smirelios. We've got a gold volcano and an iron volcano over here. That's pretty cool. We did already know that. So we do have a few other metal volcanoes. We can probably dump all that metal in here as well. Looks like we've displaced a bit more naphtha over here. That's fine. Keep that up. Let's active again. Where is everyone? Is everyone just asleep? They are asleep. Well, that's fine. You're allowed to sleep. You can start putting the new wallpaper in here, though, as well. I'm very excited we got this wallpaper. I think it's really snazzy. The auto sweepers in here that were looking after the plants can get to work on this as well. Go. I'll leave the rest until later. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that a nice wallpaper for like a farm? In fact, I still go by the principle you could use this wallpaper for anything and it would look good. Truly the best artistic expression of the Spore Kid. They got some pinch of pepper nuts in there as well. I love it. Glad you like it too, Max. Yeah, as I said on my tier list of all the loot box cosmetics, this is like a strong contender for one of my favorites. I think the only one I would have preferred over this is the coffee wallpaper. But yeah, I'm very appreciative of this. Looks really good. Looks good for distance too. Right, you know what? Let's just do the drywall first, and then we'll start doing all the copper volcano shenanigans. Leofar is trapped. Good job, Leofar. You need to get out. You have coffee, don't love it? Oh, really? Well, I'll tell you what, I've been pretty good at the moment. I've only had one coffee today. So if I did get the coffee-themed wallpaper, I think I'd be willing to install that. Brown is not your color, fair enough. I'd put it in, like, all the rec rooms. That's what I'd do. Yeah, oh, I see, because you tried to do these and then you sealed yourself in. Makes sense. Yeah, get this all done, then we'll just get this all replaced. Use it in the dining room often. Fair enough. I don't know how I haven't spotted that yet, then. We'll make sure to put this in all our farms. It's the next best thing to having an actual real spore kid. Well, I hope you guys are getting lots of construction skill from this. Can you imagine if we built it all out of igneous rock instead of granite and we had to redo it again? I could zoom that out. It looks like it just looks like hedges. I guess there's a lot of visual sharpness to it, like the lime wallpaper a little bit, but I don't mind that. Also, I could actually put some paintings in here. How much reed fiber do we have? We have a little bit of reed fiber. We can at least put them here. I'll sort these rooms out later. This stuff isn't going to stay here permanently. Right, that pipe is done. That's good. So this is all recirculating properly now. So this will keep running just fine. This water is actually converting to steam in the pipe. That's not good. Where is this water going? Oh, it's not going anywhere. Okay. Maybe just cut this off then. I don't think we even need this pipe anymore. That could just all explode, to be honest. I don't mind. Just disable auto repair and all. In fact, you know what? Just deconstruct the pipe. You don't need it. Yeah, this water wasn't actually flowing anywhere. It was just to initially fill these up. But it's done now. Looks like we still have... Looks like one of our breeders got replaced. There we go. We get to see one hatch live. What a miracle of life. I thought the autosuper was just about to suck the Paku up. That would have been amusing. Wild? Why are you guys wild? You shouldn't be wild. We've got wild fish in here. We don't. I'm going to attack that one. We don't have any more eggs. We'll have some eventually. Yeah, no, I don't want any wild fish in here. Right, let us continue with these rooms. Very important business. I think we have plenty of granite. What are you guys even making at the moment? You're making fossil to lime. Wow, how much lime do we have now? We have 3.6 tons of lime. Nice, good job, guys. There we go. You know what? I'm going to drywall this room too. Not that we should be going in here very much, but why not? That can be purple too. Oh, actually, I guess eventually we're going to move this, but not for a while. I had that room restricted. Oh yeah, that's true. Let's open that door up. Pod. This is a pod. Steel, yes. This is a pretty good dupe. We have Quinn in the original outfit. He's the only one who's allowed the original outfit. That's kind of funny. They're not bad either. I mean, apart from the fact that this guy can't dig, he seems very good. But we have enough dupes. I'm going to take the steel. I like steel. Right, you need to seal this in here again. Let's actually watch these. Just make sure no one seals themselves in again like Leofar did. Oh, I need to rebuild this mesh tile. It's fine. Yeah, here's a fresh egg. Paku breeding is temporarily reduced, but we'll be okay. It's Gene this time. Gene and Otto, there we go. While they're doing that, I'm gonna shut my blind. Oops, didn't mean to pause that. Right, okay, so now what I can do is I can actually deconstruct these. Dig that out. The liquid level should still stay above the ladder. And then we can just keep tiling this. And then we'll come in from the other side and we'll deconstruct it. And then we'll have our steam room. And I can start actually making this insulated tile as well. That should all be fine. We'll need to tile all of this stuff out as well. It's fine. Oh, everyone's got skill points. Let's do the skill points. I'm just going to pick somewhat random skills because it doesn't really matter. And they should add an auto skill thing. Yeah, you can keep going for decorating. Once you have so many dupes, it doesn't really matter. But you still have to do it because it makes them do everything faster. I mean, definitely picking, if you're low on morale, definitely picking the less expensive skills first helps. We're certainly not low in morale. Especially not once everyone starts getting a taste of that surf and turf. There you go. You guys can all learn your skills. Congratulations. Looted oxygen down here. That's interesting. You know what? I would like to actually dig this out as well. Just so we can have the salt water expand into this for a little bit. This doesn't reactivate for another... Oh, this is active, but it's not actually erupting because it's crowded. Let's actually dig some of this out then. Yeah, let's dig some space out here. Just do all that. That's quite satisfying. How's it all going? It looks like we've queued up quite a lot of stuff, then we're going to bed. That's all fine. We can keep queuing up some more research too. There you go. Speed to it while you're all in bed. I haven't been seeing anyone get exhausted for a while. On average, 4.3% of your time was spent idling. That's quite a lot. I don't think I believe that. That was a single dupe. That was just a couple of dupes. So this is interesting. That's the average of these 2 dupes that were idle. Obviously, it's not the average of every dupe. That's kind of misleading. They really need to rework the colony reports. Because that tool used to be useful, but now there's multiple asteroids. You can't separate it per asteroid. It's not very useful. I mean, it is kind of at the moment because we're not on multiple asteroids, but they could do with reworking it. We've got Lindsay. Have we not got anyone else coming through here? We do have 4 suits. That's fine. Do you want to put in any more suits? Probably put in another one. We're going to be doing a lot of work in here. There you go. How many ammo suits do we have? We have 3. That's fine. So, let's see. That's going to be the extent of the steam room. Can't actually fit. I can't actually fit my normal liquid lock in here, can I? I mean, I could, but then they'd have to wander through this bit, and that's obviously the base, so that's not ideal. I could move it one... I don't think I can move it 1 tile further out. That's the extent of the... That's the extent of the steam turbines. So if I moved it 1 more tile, one of the ports would be blocked. I think in that case what we do is we seal it at this end. I don't want to do a 2 liquid lock here because I don't want it to break under any circumstance. Probably just put the liquid lock over here somewhere. Yeah, so dig that out. No, that's silly. Sure, there's a better system we can come up with. We'll probably just put a liquid lock down here or something and let them ladder down here or something, I don't know. The only thing is, if steam comes around here, that's obviously not very good. Perhaps what we do is we put a 2-tile liquid blob here, and then we can have a real liquid lock down here. Maybe keep this vacuumed. I don't know. Oh. Seems reasonable to me. God, you guys do have a bit of a way to walk, don't you? You know what? Come in here as well, analyze this. We can at least grab all this material as well. I don't think there's any reason not to grab that. Like, we want all the igneous rock, don't we? And then maybe just dig all of this. Okay, how's that going? Well, that's all done. That looks interesting. These should probably be hooked up when we actually start using them. It's not yet, but eventually. I'm not going to bother hooking this up yet. Let's see, these can be set to the same thing. Yes, I don't think we'll be getting any of these. I don't know why I even bothered building these tiles. I don't think we needed them. Let me go here. Got a big old tile of refined copper, lovely. And then all the actual copper is coming out here. You know what? This could be set to priority 9 as well. I'll just get rid of all this water. It's going to start heating up a bit quickly. Let's prioritize deconstructing that too. Then this can go over here. Yeah, let that water all out there. You can actually remove all of this insulated tile. That shouldn't cause any problems. Oh, I mean, I think eventually we're planning on putting a steam turbine here, but that's going to be like much later. I guess I'll leave this here for now. Maybe just put like a... So this is going to be the actual gap, isn't it? So these are the steam turbines. This 25 wide bit. So I want to move this ladder. I want to tile this up as well. Let us... Oh no! You got exhausted. Boo! Boo hiss. Yeah, deliver another suit there. That's fine. Ooh, I do like this room in purple. That does look good. How is the hatch work going? Seems to be going okay. Food is going up again. That's good. We've actually got some surf and turf stored as well. That's good. I think I've realized something. Some of the food is rotting in here before it's getting cooked. Perhaps it's worth setting these up for polluted dirt. Then, I don't know exactly what we do with that. How is that going? Oh, I've built a rail on that. I never connected it to anything. So I don't think I did. Yay, everyone's eating surf and turf now. Nice. They're leaving it on the floor. They do love leaving their food on the floor, don't they? Well, that's good. So, there's the fish. And this is the egg. Good. So, next up... Water's doing interesting things. Next up, I need to tile this. Then that will be the roof of the steam turbine area. Then we'll need to set up a way to get in. I'm beginning to think this giant body of water is perhaps not the best place to build all this stuff. Perhaps we should have funneled that into a bit more of a contained area. Oh well. I need to tile all this as well. Let's push all the water out of here. That's going to take a while. But morale should be going through the roof now that everyone's eating surf and turf. Yeah, we got a few 50s. Food is positive again, so I think we can hold off expanding the hatches for now. You got another skill point already. Here you go, have farming. Speed 2 through the break again. Anything more I want you to do? You can come dig it. You can come dig this out. That's fine. Actually, this is only hydrogen. Am I really worried about hydrogen? Not really. Go dig this out. Have fun. I'll all just float up here eventually anyways. What's going on over here? Why are there still germs in here? There's no germs in this. What's there? No, a little. It's dying immediately though. Okay, that's fine. As long as people aren't actually getting slime lung, we're alright. Yeah, just keep working on this. Speed 1 again now. You're going through here and digging all this up, that's fine. It does occur to me that... So this is going to be the roof. I could put some more tiles in here and keep this as a liquid lock. Then we could actually just excavate this whole bit. I think that makes sense. Let's actually just... no. Hold on. Let's actually just do this. Give the chlorine vent some more room to breathe. And eventually we'll want more chlorine, right? And then... You know what? Just tile this in from the inside as well. Then... I guess we can just go up here and dig all of this afterwards. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's a shame this is going to take so long to get online, but you can see the petroleum has stayed warm. These batteries have been disconnected because the temperature is too hot. So they are not actually producing any heat at the moment. So, that's fine. Steam in here has stayed steam, so that's good. I guess you're all up to this at the moment. Well, that's actually okay. I don't mind. Nicholas Copernicus is over here. Dig this out as well. It's a healthy amount of chlorine. Is there anything else I want to drywall? Well, you know what? We're eventually gonna... I think the plan is eventually we're gonna have farms down here as well. So, we can put some more of this down here. This lab, I think this room is going to change a little bit eventually. But once we start doing the data bank analysis. I think it's mostly going to stay like this. So, what do I use here? I've already used all the nice wallpapers. Maybe just use the green that we had previously here. That's fine. Only do this if you're really bored. Forest is actually going to go down. It can go down quite a way if we wanted to. That'll do for now. Then you can replace these as well. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Something else to do. We have pumped almost all the petroleum out of here. So it's about time we actually reactivate this. What's going on with this move here, Errand? Want to put some more lead there again. You don't have a big blob of lead somewhere we can just grab? Lead. Yeah, that'll do. Move to here. We don't need this to keep recirculating crude oil. There's hardly any petroleum left. There's a little bit in this column. It's not really getting pumped. I don't really mind reheating that. Because what we'll do with the excess hot water as well is we'll send it to the oil wells. So who's going to do this? Looks like... Ren? Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're grabbing the diamond. Okay, that's fine. I want you to sweep this as well. Liam is going to go grab that stuff. Loads more stuff over here as well. Actually, a lot of oil over here. Let's dig into this bit. Grab that oil. Right, there you go. Big lump of lead. So now I think we reconnect this. So reconnect that, melt this lead again. Melt my lead. This heats up very quickly when it's connected. Start heating up all this liquid again. Looks like some of the lead has expanded. That's fine. We only need a little blob here. We're not going to end up with any lead gas. This isn't hot enough for that. So we do need to set this send green signal. So open the door if it's above 420, I think. Gonna end up with a little bit of lead in here. Thermosensitive tile mod is really useful for this. I know, right? You know, I think I could set this to 500. Get this a bit warmer. It's going to take ages to heat this up anyways. You could actually build some temperature plates on this. That'll probably help. Some diamond here, please. It's going to take a while to heat up because there's so much of it, but eventually this will all boil. And it's fairly conductive with itself as well, so I imagine it will eventually get all of this over here. It's actually, I'm going to want to insulate this, aren't I? Yeah, let's insulate this. I'm going to end up with a little bit of steam in here, that's fine. That will rise out the top. Yeah, you can come in there and do that. Alternatively, a conduction plate might work even if there's no fluid. I think I tried that and it didn't work. It was a while ago, so I don't immediately remember. Yeah, I don't want too much of this heat going into the carbon dioxide. Where are the priorities? You're all on break again. Heat up again. I think set to priority 1 that shouldn't be. I don't think there is. I don't think you need to do any more research for now. We'll just let you do other stuff for now. It's the Puff Patrol with their very varying speeds of movement. So here's what I think I'm going to do as well. So we have the pipe going to the electrolyzer. What I'm going to do is... So this bridge is going to the electrolyzer. So if this bridge gets blocked, or if this pipe gets blocked, we can send it to the oil well and get more oil. Maybe. I'll leave it for now. It's something we can do in future, maybe. I've given the dupes enough stuff to do. We should be cracking on with all of this. Yeah, keep grabbing more oil. Save that bit for later. In terms of heat transfer, stick more stuff down here as well. I do actually want to get down to the volcano at some point so that can start erupting. There is some oil over here as well. There's a lot of oil over here. Okay, you know what? Let's just not quite get there, but almost get there. No sand here, is there? This isn't high pressure. Might start leaking. We'll see. Are you guys running around in this bit without suits? Is there actually any oxygen down here? Not really. There's a lot of carbon dioxide. You know what, just hold off on that. We did have a skimmer down here, but we turned this off a while ago because the water was not doing very well. I think if I was going to set this up, it would be on a local loop. It's still very cold down here. But heat stroke. You've got heat stroke. Oh, interesting. Oh, of course, you're all running around down here without it. Right, sweep up this lead. This is a vacuum, but walking around in molten lead is not safe. Now, who's going to get entombed? Is it you? It's probably you. This area is generally warm enough that we could run a water pipe here. I probably do want to heat up this oil as well. Let's actually send some water down here. But what I'll do is... I mean, first of all, we need to let people in here, so you need to replace all of this. So for now, that means we're going to go up here. And we'll just dig all of this out. This shouldn't burst, should it? Should I have made this out of granite? It's possible I should have made it out of granite. Dig this up. Fine. Dupes dispreferring pathing through danger would be really nice. Yes, just like, there's this pile of molten lead here. I should probably not wade in it in my trousers. There you go. You have not actually done these tiles yet. Let's actually put a ladder here. And then you can reach all of that. Who is suffocating? No, you're not. You're fine. That lead has been disposed of. This is solid again, but that's alright. We're building these diamond things here. I'll tell you what, we've actually sucked out a lot of magma from this area somehow. Quite impressed by that. Yeah, it'll take a while to heat all of this up, but that's fine. You have dug all this out, that's good. You have analyzed this. I think you had analyzed that a while ago. Oh, another geyser! Oh, wow, okay. Let's go check this out. Let's go check this out. I thought I found them all. I guess not. Barbecue. Yum. Yeah, let's just keep digging this out then. I wonder what this is. Hey, look, it's even at more or less the right level. Fine. Let's dig that out like that. There's no... there is a bit of hot bits light here, so we'll leave that covered up. You are coming in here with suits. That's okay. Probably use a few more suits. At least we're getting up here. And hey, this is actually filling with hydrogen as well. I think I did want hydrogen in there. That's good. That water pipe is going to need to move. Put that in a bit of a silly place. That probably needs to come one lower, and then that's going to connect to these steam turbines. That being said, if these steam turbines are all running, that's going to be a lot of... more. I think I still need to move this pipe in here. You can't reach this because you can't get down here. That's fair enough. Okay, new plan. I want to find out what's down here. So let's make this all priority 9. Let's make this priority 9. Let's make this priority 9. Let's make this dig priority 9. This ladder is igneous rock. That should be fine. There is a little bit of oxygen down here, but not a lot. Could actually reopen this up. Would probably be a good idea. Zombie spores are still alive and kicking. I'll tell you what, yeah, dig that up. Disable this, and then we'll be able to dig through here a little bit faster, maybe. Let's see. This is erupting again now. Great. Well, it's not going to heat up the area too much. They should be fine here without suits. We'll see how that goes. Right, speed up. Get to sleep. Yeah, food seems to be stable. That's good. Yeah, disable that. The rest of you guys can come through here. Oh, this area is super hot. Oh, that's why we were doing this. Okay, you know what? Let's just priority 1 this for now. I want to find what the geyser is, and then we'll end this stream. And I'll unpriority 1 this. Yeah, just explore. And some of you are wearing suits already, so that helps. See if anyone suffocates. Who's scolding? Yep, you're up here. I don't really want you doing this without suits. I guess we just cancel this for now then. Get out of here. I just want you guys digging the geyser up. New plan. Oh my god, get out of there, red hair. Yeah, you're making relatively quick work of this. There is a nice pool of oxygen up here. There'll be even more oxygen over here. That should be enough for you to actually complete this work. If not, there is even more down here. So that should be fine. What a plan. And we wanted space for the saltwater geyser to erupt over anyways. Yeah, there is this whole bit of the map I didn't actually look at. I guess I just assumed it was just a massive radioactive biome. But there might actually be a few more things down here. There you go. This is all going to fill up with water, that's fine. Keep breathing in this oxygen. As long as we don't connect it up to the zombie spores area, that's fine. This is why I like having a lot of dupes, because sometimes you can just... Oh, no! No, you fell in! You can dig through this. That should be fine. Easy clout. Welcome to the Yucky Lungs Club. And I don't know what to make the thumbnail today. Probably just gonna make the thumbnail the nice wallpaper. No. I'm gonna do better than that. We did this last time. We haven't really done much more today, other than just sort of fiddle around with a few different areas. Right, you can dig this up. There you go. It's like, what, like clown cars worth of dupes falling off those tiles then, with a cursed sound. You guys will be fine. Oxygen's gonna last all of 12 seconds, isn't it? Well, you have got little bits up here as well. If you dig this out, the oxygen should flow a bit more smoothly over. They're just admiring the scenery. Right, you're almost actually down to here already. This is the power of many dupes. Not to be underestimated. However, red hair should get healed up. Red hair, you can go here. I believe in you guys. We have a couple of you running around in Atmos suits for some reason. That's fine. We're not getting any. We're not getting any heat leak, are we? No. Good. All right. What's in the box? The other thing about exosuits as well is they do have plus 10 digging, so do remember that's the thing. Does help with digging out these geysers. Whatever this is. Maybe it is a water geyser. It's a volcano. Great. Perfect. Another volcano. Well, I guess I should have expected that. Well, at least we know. Ari is the leader, they have the puppet suit. On that note, I think we reactivate this. And then I'm going to wrap it up. I need to find something good to take a thumbnail photo of. Not sure what that's going to be. It's not leaking water, is it? Oh, did I build the wrong tiles here? I did build the wrong tiles there. Rats. Yeah, you guys can finish doing whatever digging you feel like doing in here. And then when you go back on your break, you'll just go through the checkpoint and you won't come back in. That's fine. Well, I mean, at least the volcano won't erupt while it's covered in salt water, eh? But I think on that note, we will leave the bottom of the tank here by this volcano for now. We've got a mix of liquids in here. I'm planning on boiling all of this anyways. I don't really want to send polluted water into the boiler until we definitely got it above 120. That's fine. You know what? Maybe we'll just make the thumbnail everyone eating. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. No. You know what? Let's just do a zoom out shot for the thumbnail for a change. I'm gonna make sure that stuff's in the right part of the frame. No. Yeah, I guess that'll do. And black bit's going to be covered by all the title-related stuff anyways. Zoom out all the way for a change and make it like a... You know what, maybe we'll do this for a change. Like, we've actually, like, investigated the whole asteroid now. So maybe we'll just do this. Yeah, maybe like that. There's a lot of volcanoes. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Right, I think on that note, I'm gonna wrap it up. There we go. So, the cool Steam vent should be fully operational when it runs. And we're going to get the copper volcano set up next with all the steam turbines, and we're going to set up a load of thermal aquatuners in that room as well. That's where we're going to run all our different cooling loops. So yeah, on that note, let me close it out, and I'll go find someone to raid, maybe. I might not bother, we'll see. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you stuck around from Max's raid, thank you very much for your continued company. I do appreciate it. I like playing Oxygen Not Included a lot, and Max is a solid member of the community. I feel like the community around this game really is growing a lot. There's a lot of streamers playing this game now. We all kind of know each other and just hang out in each other's streams. So, it's quite fun. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. If you're not already following on Twitch, feel free to follow and you'll get a notification when I go live. Usually the go live message will let you know what I'm playing. Usually Oxygen Not Included Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Dice Sphere program or something else on Fridays. It does occasionally change up, so bear that in mind. If you do miss a stream, there's the YouTube channel where all the VODs are. There's some discussion and meme videos in there as well. I am going to make another meme video for Oxygen Not Included. And I'm also in progress for making a montage of the Vedante Oil Zone run, where we did a Magma Volcano Tamer and a few other big builds. But that's gonna take a while, so don't expect that anytime soon. It's gonna take like multiple days of editing for me to do, I think. Yeah, there's a Discord channel as well where we all hang out and post builds and memes and things. Again, mostly Oxygen Not Included, but there is a fair bit of Dice Sphere program discussion occasionally. And yeah, let's see if there's anyone around to raid. There usually is. You know, I don't think I'm going to raid anyone today. I'm just going to wrap it up. I think Live Action Pixel and Matty Canny are both live. I'll give shout outs to both of them. They are also solid, Oxygen Not Included content creators. I mean, Matty Canny is just starting out in the game, but that appears to be helping them pretty well, and seems like they're learning pretty well what to do. So feel free to go check these guys out, and I'll be back Thursday. See you then. Bye for now.